Ronda Rousey makes her WWE debut. Hello, Alexis Carrillo here, back with some more wrestling talk content right here on the Alexis Carrillo brand YouTube channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on this YouTube channel so you can get more wrestling talk content, and make sure to click around. We've got plenty more videos on this YouTube channel that you can surely check out. And one of the big news coming out of Sunday's Royal Rumble is Ronda Rousey's debut, or people could say it's her return, since she has been inside the WWE ring before. But apparently this is her official debut, and she will now be with the company full-time, part-time. I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave her a part-time deal, since WWE hands those out to anyone with a name. But my thoughts on her return are mixed. I'm glad that WWE will have new eyes, like MMA fans who follow Ronda Rousey on the product. I'm glad that they could very well transition to the WWE. I'm not saying they will all transition, but I'm saying some of them will. And, Ronda Rousey is definitely a badass, To all of you who make fun of her for not being good enough to stay in the UFC and for losing her title in the way that she did. I mean, I'd like to see every single one of you inside the octagon and competing in there and see how you do, because what Ronda Rousey does in that octagon, it's amazing, and I'm glad to have her in the WWE. Now, my take on the way she debuted is very different, because obviously we all saw it on Sunday at the Royal Rumble. She made her return/debut after the Women's Royal Rumble match, after, we had Asuka win the Rumble match. We had Charlotte and Alexa Bliss come out, both champions. Asuka will challenge one of them for the title at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans, Louisiana. But then Ronda Rousey comes out, everybody's shocked, everybody pops, and, this, to me, should have been the night of the current woman of the WWE, the current women superstars of the WWE. It should have been about the historic first Women's Royal Rumble winner, first Women's Royal Rumble match winner being Asuka. Their attention should have been on that. And Ronda Rousey coming out the way that she did to end the show really opaqued, really, turned off a lot of fans on Twitter, and a lot of divas, a lot of former divas and current women superstars like Nikki Bella and Nia Jax, who have expressed their discontent with Ronda Rousey stealing the spotlight from the Women's Royal Rumble match winner, Asuka, and the fact that we had a historic first Women's Royal Rumble match. I think that WWE could have done her debut a different way. I could have seen her debut in the Raw after the Royal Rumble. I think that would have been better. I mean, you already gave him a great pay-per-view at the Royal Rumble. You gave him 2 Rumble matches. I mean, it's a big moment in of itself to have a Women's Royal Rumble match. So I don't think you should have added, or they should have felt the need to add Ronda Rousey to the show, to the program, as part of the surprise. They could have done that on Raw, but hey, this kind of stuff happened. And what bothers me is, they did this with the first Money in the Bank ladder match last year, with James Ellsworth being the one, James Ellsworth being the one to pull down from the rafters the first ever women's Money in the Bank briefcase, and technically winning the match for Carmella, and, having that Money in the Bank rematch on SmackDown. They took all the importance and the significance of the moment out of it, and they once again did it this time around with the Royal Rumble. And I'm not really sure why they would do that, because they've had women superstars like Sasha Banks and Charlotte close out Monday Night Raw. They had them perform in a 30-minute Iron Man match Iron Woman match, excuse me, on Monday Night Raw to close out the show. They had the Hell in a Cell, the first ever Hell in a Cell match between Sasha Banks and Charlotte at a pay-per-view, and in neither of those moments, not one, did they think that they needed something else to, you know, get a big pop or really get some more media attention and fans going wild. But you know, it's WWE decisions. We'll just see where they go with this. Let's see who Ronda Rousey faces at WrestleMania. Personally, I hope it's a tag match between Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus Ronda Rousey and The Rock. You know, building on what they did at WrestleMania 31. I think that would be great. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your feedback. Leave a comment below. What do you think about Ronda Rousey's debut / return to the WWE, excuse me. What do you think about what they should do with Ronda Rousey moving forward? Obviously, she's going to WrestleMania, but what's your take? What do you want her to do at the granddaddy of them all? Leave your comment below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That's it for me. Till next time.